All right, we are working on the assignment receiving input, and it says input is used to get information from a user. Ask the user for their name and store it in a variable. So let's make a variable. We're going to call this, I'm going to call this user underscore name. And I used username so it's specific, so I can know later on in the code that this is what has the user's name inside of it. So we need to get some information from them, so we're going to use the input. And input takes whatever the user gives you and stores it into the variable username. So it's asking the user for some input, or user for some input. I think of it like Johnny 5, input, need input, and then you give him that and he stores it into his memory, and this is the memory username variable. Okay, so we're going to ask the person, there's the reloader there. We're going to ask the person, what is your name? And then if I run the program, input has like a built-in print statement that says, what is your name? And then it won't keep going until the person hits something. So I'm going to say Ren, and then it stored Ren in there, and the program ended because there was nothing else. So then we're going to say print hello, and then I'm going to use the variable that the person put in. So user underscore name hello. And then it's going to put the user's name in there, or whatever they typed, really. And we're going to say, I hope you are doing well today. So let's try this again. So what is your name? My name is Ren. Hello, Ren. I hope you're doing well today. So we got the user's name. We asked them a question, they answered, and then we responded with, hello, I hope you're doing well today. Cool. Next one says, run the upper function on the variable and print it out. Okay, that's pretty simple. So let's do print, and we're going to do, let's make it look like something. Let's say, this is your name in uppercase. I'm going to do plus, and I'm going to do user name. And so now we're going to run the function that makes username uppercase. So that would be, ooh, look, I misspelled my variable. If I would have kept going there, I would have messed it up. So we're going to use user underscore name, because that's the variable we have. And then we're going to do dot upper. We're going to run the dot upper function on this. Okay, so it says, this is your name in uppercase. And then we added the variable, and we took the variable and made it all upper. So if I type my name in, Ren. Hello, Ren. I hope you're doing well today. This is your name in uppercase. And then there's my name in all uppercase. We can see that it worked. Cool. Next one says, ask the user what their favorite number is and store it in a variable. Okay. So we need their favorite number, so we're going to do user underscore fave underscore number. So this is the user's favorite number. Put, please tell me what your favorite number is. And it says, what is your name? Ren. Hello, Ren. I hope you're doing well today. This is your name in uppercase, Ren. Please tell me what your favorite number is. And then I would put a number in. Oh, okay, so now let's prove that we got the number. We could say print. We could say, let's do user fave underscore number. That is is a wonderful number? Let's try this. Uh-oh, what did I do wrong? Line 1. Oh, I typed a little too fast, I think. Ren. Hello, Ren. I hope you're doing well today. This is your name in uppercase, Ren. Please tell me what your favorite number is. And then I would say 54. 54 is a wonderful number. It's a wonder number. It's a wonderful number. Perfect. Now we got the number. We printed it back out. And all is good. Now, something about whenever you use input, you'll notice that I was able to print it out even though I was using a plus sign. And I've told you guys in class that if you use a addition sign and you try to add a number and a string, it'll give you an error. So anytime you use the input function, even though we asked them for a number, it still stored this as a string. So whenever we get to this next one, it's going to cause us some problems because this is asking us to do some math on it, but we stored it as a string. That's by default. So what we're going to want to do is we're going to want to store this stuff as an integer, as a number. So watch what happens. Watch what happens when I try to do some math with this number. We can say print, and then we're going to take the user's favorite number, user underscore fave underscore number. Okay, so that's they're giving us a number, and then we could say divided by, and then whatever the divided by, I don't know, 3. So if they gave us a number, you would think you take their favorite number and you divide it by 3. Well, let's see if this works. So we're going to do play, and it's going to say, what is your name? I'm going to say Ren. What is your favorite number? I'm going to say 5. Then it runs into a problem here. It says you can't divide a string and an integer, and it says it right there. Type error, unsupported. It says you can't divide a string. So we need to turn this information into an actual number so it can be actually divided and not use it as a string. So we can go back to this code and we could change it, but then it'll cause a problem here because then we're trying to add the number to the string. So here's what we're going to do. We're going to convert it right here. We're going to say user underscore fave underscore number is equal to and then we're going to use this int function. What that does is it takes whatever you put inside of here and turns it into a number. Okay, so we're going to take that and store it back into their favorite number. So we want to take their number that they put in there. So that's user underscore fave underscore number. That's their number that they gave you. And we're going to convert it into a number, and we're going to put it back into the same box. So it reached into the box, pulled out whatever they put in there, and turns it into a number, and then we can do some math with it. So let's run. What is your name? My name is Ren. And what is my favorite number? My favorite number is 5. And it says 5 is a wonderful number, and then it says 1.66666 and then 7. So it took my number and it divided it by 3. So let's make it make more sense for the person. We could say print, and we could, let's just add it to this. And let's say, let's say that this is your number divided by 3. Okay. Now, just like I was telling you guys a second ago, if you try to use the plus sign here, it's going to throw an error because it's going to think you want to add user favorite number in the string. So we're going to use a comma here instead of a plus sign. This will do the exact same thing, except for it'll just put them together. So let's push play. And it says, what is your name? My name is Ren. What is your favorite number? My favorite number is 5. And then it says, this is your number divided by 3. Let me get rid of that exclamation mark because it looks silly. And it says 1.6667. Cool. Alright, now it says use a variable to store your favorite quote and replace all of the A's with I's. Okay, last one. Here we go. So we need the user's favorite quote. So let's ask them what their favorite quote is. Let's say, we're going to put it in a variable. So we're going to do fav underscore quote. That's our box. We're going to say input. And we do actually want a string this time, so we don't need to convert it. So we're going to say, what is your favorite quote? And then we're going to need to take their quote and replace all of the A's with I's. So we're going to say, let's say print, and we'll say, that is a great quote. I replaced all of the A's with I's. Hee hee. Okay, so the computer's going to say, that is a great quote. I replaced all the A's with I's. And now let's actually do that. So we're going to do print, and then we're going to take their favorite quote, fav underscore quote, and this is going to print that out. But we want to replace all of the A's with I's. Now, a lot of you guys make this mistake right here. Inside of this replace function, you are replacing something with another thing. This is what we are replacing, and see here I've already made a mistake, and I'm going to tell the A's. It's going to look for A, comma S. We don't want to look for A, comma S. We want to look for a lowercase a, and we want to replace it with a lowercase I. Okay, so that's good. So be wary of this, because if their quote has no lowercase a's, then it won't do anything, and it will only replace the lowercase a's. So if they have uppercase a's, it's not going to replace it with a lowercase I. So you could do it twice, but I think we got as far as we want to right here, so let's do it again. Let's say, okay, run. It says, what is your name? My name is Ren. Hello, Ren. I hope you are doing well today. This is your name in uppercase, and then it says Ren. Please tell me what your favorite number is. And I would say 5. Let's do 52. 52 is a wonderful number. This is your number divided by 3, and it says 17.333. Cool. And then it says, what is your favorite quote? My favorite quote is, that's one small step for man and one giant leap for mankind. Alright. And he says, that is a great quote. I replaced all the A's with I's. Hee hee. And then it says, that's one small step for mean. And then it just kept, and it replaced all the A's with I's and totally messed up my quote. But you can see how it worked. Alright, that's all you had to do. I hope you guys learned how to get information from the user and then manipulate it. Alright, y'all have a good day, and I'll see you on the next one.